Hello guys, this is Omar from ECPA. In this video, I will give you a brief tour for our manufacturing module. And before we start, we need to talk about the items. Manufacturing is creating items. So for this practical case, we will use the article AA001 color 1. It's a stock item. We will just we will create it and then we can just go to the manufacturing process. Before we start, we need to create something that is called bill of material. So we say that for this article, for this uh, item, we need some materials, which are cotton yarn, spandex yarns, and other yarns by these values: 0.48 kilograms per dozen for this, 0.072 kilogram per dozen for this, 0.048 kilograms per dozen for this, and this gives us the bill of material. And then we have to create something called a routing. For the routing, we will say the manufacturing process, how many operations are going to be there. So for this item, we will say that okay, we will create first of all it will go through knitting department, and then from knitting department it will go to roseau linking, and then from the roseau linking it will go to washing and then to ironing. So now we have a route, we have a direction in which this item will, the raw material will go through to create this item. So from here, the manufacturing process starts. But we can use the MRB. The MRB will tell us, okay, do you know how many items or dozens, or how much dozens you need to produce? We'll say, okay, yeah, we know. We know that for the month of September, we need to create 20,000 dozens of this article, A01 item, and in October, we'll need another 20,000 dozens from the same item. So let's say, okay, خلاص, let's plan the raw material document. So for the planning raw material document, we'll just enter the forecasted amount and then we'll press collect. Automatically, it will bring us to here. It will tell us, okay, we need, in September, we need, uh, from this item 20,000, which was due yesterday, and from this item we will need 20,000 due in the 1st of October. Okay, so we need to analyze these requirements because these are like the end products, these are the final products. So we'll ask them to analyze them. So when we press analyze, it will take us to this page. Here it says, okay, to create these products we need the cotton yarn, the spandex yarns, and the other yarns. For the cotton yarns, it will say, okay, you need 9,600 kilograms. That's per the BOM we gave it, the bill of material. In the bill of material, we said that we need, I think it was 0.48% for the dozen, 0.48 kilograms per dozen. So when you multiply this by the 20,000, it will give you 9,600 kilograms of cotton yarns. And for the spandex, 1,440, it should be kilograms. That's an entry mistake. And for the other yarns, it's 960 kilograms. So now we will go to planning the purchases of these materials. So here we can just select, okay, for the case in October, we can just select them, October ones, and then we can generate a purchase order. It will automatically go to the purchase module, to the purchase department. They can purchase it, they can approve it, purchase it, bring it to the warehouses and get them ready for production. For the production, which is our main concern at this point, we will just select the October production and we will generate production orders. This will take us to another screen, which is production order requests. So here in this, we will see that the last one for the October one, PR005, it will automatically say that, okay, it's for the item article AA01, which has the bill of material that we created, the routing that we created, the batch that we gave it, the warehouses are the yarn warehouses, the quantity is 20,000. So from this, we like that's the document that will be created by the MRB part. So now we have to create a production order. So in the production order, we'll find that we use this production order request POR005 that we just saw, and automatically it retrieved all the data, and now we can start the production if we want to. We can also see in this document the bill of material that we mentioned before. We will see, like, if there is scope products, we will see the routings that we have, and then here we can start also the production execution. When we press on this, it will take us directly to the production execution part. But before we go there, we need to do another thing, which is the raw material issue. We need to issue the raw material needed for this production. So we need to create, on the date of on October, we need to move the raw material to the knitting machine, which is cotton yarns, spandex yarns, and other yarns with the needed amounts. And once we save, these materials will be moved to the machine as a work center. Now we can go back to the production execution. For the production execution, we do it in a way that each part of the if you guys remember the route that we showed, first there was the knitting, and then we had the roseau linking, and then we had the washing, and then the ironing. So for the first part, it jumps from the knitting to the roseau linking. We have orders of 20,000 dozens. We created the 20,000 dozens. We delivered the 20,000 dozens to the next operation. And then in the next operation, we will, we will receive, that's for the washing. We will receive the 20,000 products created. And we will assume that we will just deliver out of this production part, we will just deliver 19,800 pieces, or dozens, sorry, dozens. So this will leave us with 200 dozens lost or wasted. And then for the final part, we have from the washing to the ironing using the ironing machine. Now we receive the 19,800 and we will deliver 19,700, assuming that 100 were wasted. And at this point, we have 19,700 dozens of the item article AA001 ready to be delivered. So we will do something called a product delivery. In this part, we will deliver the item article A with the quantity 19,700, batch number 1001 as mentioned before. Expiry date means end date. The warehouse W001, which is the yarns warehouse, will receive it. And now we have the products should be ready in our, there is a stock receipt that was created, and they are now in our warehouse. Before we leave, we need to do something called a resource voucher. For the resource voucher, we need to say, for these machines we used in this process, for these machines we used the KMC 01, the Rose 1, the Toulon washing machine, the ironing machine. We used this for 12 hours. We used this for 2 hours. We used this for 12 hours. We used this for 8 hours. And we will assume that the cost is £1 per hour. So this will leave us with a cost 240,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, which totals to 300,000, and it will be billed to the. And for the last part, which is the report, we have this report with which is the machine production. We'll say, okay, we need to know the machine production that we assigned the production execution to from the 1st of October to the last of October. For the machine, let's say a washing machine. So it will tell us, oh yeah, on the 5th of October, we produced article AA01. We received quantity from the Russo linking department, quantity N, and we delivered 19,800 dozens, which leave us with 200 dozens wasted, which is 100%. We have more reports, but I think this is the only report that was specifically asked for. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope if there is anything else you guys need to ask about, please contact us, contact Mr. Amr. We are looking forward to work with you, and we need to mention that the Excel sheets were impressive and they showed very high level of professionalism and experience. Thank you for your time. Hope to hear from you soon.